Hi Dolphins. So today I'm going to show you how to add fractions with unlike denominators or different denominators, but this time we have something we call a mixed fraction where we have a whole number in front of the two fractions. So we're going to do the same thing by drawing pictures to represent our fractions. So the first one I'm going to draw a picture for is 2 3/4. So these squares actually represent one whole. So I don't need to split them up because they are one whole. And since there's two, I need to draw two of them. So here I have 2, and then I need to draw something to represent 3/4. So I'm gonna draw another box, and I'm drawing it a little bigger just to show you guys what the inside would look like. And I need to make 4 equal pieces inside of that box because the denominator is 4. So I'm gonna draw my box and split them up into 4 equal pieces. Now 3 of them are shaded, or the part is 3. So I'm gonna shade 3 of the 4 pieces. So I'm gonna leave that alone for now, and I'm gonna draw a model or a representation of 3 2/8. I'm gonna use a different color. So there are 3 holes, so I'm gonna draw 3 whole boxes for this one. So here's one hole. Here is another hole, and here is a third hole. So I have 3 holes to represent that 3. Now here I have 2 8s, so I'm gonna draw another box, and I need 8 equal pieces. And the numerator is 2, so I need to shade in 2 of the 8. Okay, so now I have these representations to kind of look at when I'm adding. So I can add these whole numbers because they're not fractions, and I can do 2 plus 3. So I look over here, 2 and 3 equals 5. Now the only thing I have left to do is to add these 2 denominators, or these 2 fractions. And once again, the denominators are not the same. They're not equal, which means as they are now, I cannot add them. But what I can do is make the denominators the same by creating an equivalent fraction for this fraction over here into 3/4. So when I'm looking at this representation of 3/4, I know that 4 times 2 is going to give me 8. So if I split this fraction representation into 8 equal pieces, I still did not change my colored pieces. So I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6, and now I have 8 total pieces. Now I have 6 8s, and over here, remember, I have 2 8s. Since the denominators are now the same, I can actually go ahead and add them. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I don't change the denominator because the bottom number does not change when I'm adding and subtracting fractions. And all I need to do is go ahead and add the top numbers, or the numerators. 6 plus 2 is 8. And 8 8s is actually one whole. So what I can do is, my answer would be 5 and 8 8s. But that's not the way we write fractions. So this one whole actually would be added to the 5. So my answer is 6.